Hi, today marks the 18th day of me being in Italy. I have passed the half a month mark and moved into my own room. There is a nice bed, I got a nice plant and a mirror. So I'm very grateful for the roof on top of my head and the nice people I have met along the way and those who have helped me. Thank you. But today I am going to talk about something that is not what I expected in Italy. I know it's already 2020, which is why I don't really see a lot of racism around, but I'm not sure if it is just the language barrier or was it because of this, but things haven't been too easy. So on the 6th of February, I landed in Bologna and my wallet got stolen immediately. And I was very helpless and I was very scared. I just landed in Italy for the first time in my life, never been in Italy before, speak very minimal Italian and not sure how to find a police or what to do. And once I got to the police station with the help of a very nice man, the people at the police station asked me to wait for a bit, but I don't really understand what they were talking about. But after an hour and a half of waiting, they decided to take me out of the police station and wait outside. And I'm not allowed to be in the police station for half an hour or so. And I didn't know why. They were just frantically running around. So I asked the man who took me there, and he reassured me that things are fine and that there aren't much that I need to be worried of. But later on, a police officer came up to me and she said I need to be taken to the hospital immediately. And I was very confused because I'm here to report a lost property. And she said that she suspects I have coronavirus and she wants me to do a checkup at the hospital and get quarantined for 14 days. Which at that point I was completely in shock and was very frightened. I didn't know what to do. And nobody has told me about anything. And just left me there in the cold just waiting. I'm not allowed to be in the police station and nobody told me why. And suddenly there's somebody who told me that I need to go to the hospital and get checked. At the airport, I did get my temperature checked and I have been declared healthy. But somehow they wouldn't believe in it, or they're very skeptical. So they really took caution on this and decided to not let me in to the police station. But after a while of reasoning, and I explained everything to them, that it is because I have been checked, like all the temperatures and everything, so everything was settled and I was allowed to file a police report for lost property. And at the police station, I repeatedly asked if I was required to put on a mask, like a surgical mask, just to prevent people from worrying about me having the coronavirus, even though I was 120% sure that I am very clear and healthy. Yeah, I just take that as precaution, and everybody was just panicking over the foreign fires. So I didn't take much notice into this thing. But once I was trying to set up a bank account in Italy so I can get money wired to me, because I literally have €0 on me and I struggle to even have money to buy food. So I went to 4 banks and all of the 4 banks rejected me. And I remember them telling me that no Italian, no help. And some even said, "You not polite, go away." And I broke down immediately at the fourth bank. I just started crying when he told me that I'm not polite. So I came down and moved into my apartment And there was no need for me to get a bank account until 2 days ago when I went to sign my learning agreement at the university. So I am an Erasmus student, which means it is a program which the university would pay a little bit of money to support you financially as you come abroad to exchange. So there, I would call like those allowances. So I was offered the first round of allowances, so they come each month, so I can pay for some emergency stuff because the money that I was borrowed wasn't enough to keep me going. So they let me take out a little bit of the cash from the allowance scholarship, whatnot, and I am okay. But they did tell me that I need to set up a bank account to get the allowance wired to the bank account. Otherwise, I wouldn't get any money or any financial help from Erasmus. I went to the international welcome desk at the university and they tell me to go to a certain bank. And this is what I did today. I went to the bank, which they specifically told me to, because the previous few attempts all have been rejected and they weren't very pleasant experiences. I was a little bit skeptical. But since the university said it would work in this bank because people has done it before, students have always been opening bank account from there, and there are already students who did it this time. So I thought it would be very easy, and that the international welcome desk did reassure me that people there would speak English, and there is no need for me to panic over it, even though I was so scared of it. So I just went to the bank and I recorded it after I felt a little bit threatened when she said I'm not allowed to get a bank account because I don't speak Italian. Why am I not okay to open a bank account?
Because you don't speak Italian. This is the...
And I was very frustrated because this is already the 5th attempt and it's still not working, even though the university told me it would work this time. It's not the university's fault because they have been so helpful all along. But the lady at the bank, which I filmed, did say I don't speak Italian, so she won't be able to help me to set up a bank account. I did tell her that I have all the documents I need, and I need it for my university because I need my allowances. But she said no. And she said this is the company's policy to not let anybody who doesn't speak Italian to set up a bank account. Tell her and try to reason with her, saying that I'm willing to use Google Translate, and I know I don't understand Italian yet, but I'm willing to learn.
Because the count is right in Italian.
Yes.
And you don't understand.
But I can learn.
When you learn, I open you the
But
account.
I can Google Translate and everything.
No, it's not possible.
So right now I am actually super duper frustrated. I don't know whether it is a racism thingy or whether it was a policy that I didn't know of. But I do feel that when I am walking around, biking or just shopping at a supermarket, there are people just staring at me and it actually makes me very uncomfortable. I take that as because I looked foreign, not my complexion wise, but maybe how I dress, and that I don't speak Italian, so I always speak some very broken ones. But apart from that, I never thought too much about it. And I don't want to come to the conclusion saying that Italy is not a very friendly country, but I am not very happy here. I want to ask for help, and I have been using Google Translate for most of the time. I really am trying very hard to learn, but people just don't treat me as an individual. And I don't feel very welcomed when I'm around. So yes, it is just me feeling very frustrated and whatnot. And I just thought I'm going to record it. But chin up, because I still have 6 months to go through. So I guess I'll just buy more books and read more and do something to improve myself and be an independent woman. So maybe in 6 months' time, I am a stronger person. So what doesn't kill me, what doesn't kill you, makes you stronger. So
Italian.
what does that mean? Like, I'm not allowed to, but I have my fiscal code and I have everything.
I apologize for this.
So,
but it's like that.
So why am I not allowed to? Why am I not okay to open a bank?
Because you don't speak Italian. This is the. You understand this?
But the university asked me to open one here.
No, university don't know the program of bank, but no Intesa Sanpaolo.
So even if I
in Modena.
Even if I understand Italian, it's still not okay?
Sorry?
So even if I can listen to Italian, it's still not okay?
No, because the count is right in Italian.
Yes.
And you don't understand.
But I can learn.
When you learn, I open you the
But
account.
I can Google Translate and
No, it's not possible. You understand this? It's not possible.
I don't understand why.
It's like that. It's like that.